Good morning all. Today we have a full station apparatus was already been assigned, so we'll just go over some quick information. Very sweet. Everyone's just arriving now. We were one of the early ones for once. Pretty rare for me, but glad I got here early. So just getting everyone assigned to the jobs here, and we're switching over from night to the day shift. If you all have time to clean up the rigs, other than that, you can be on yours day. Sweet. All right. Well, oh, and look at that. Just as the first call came in. No calls as of now. Wow, you jinxed that, didn't you? First call. Oh, goodness me. Right, we got one. Okay, that hour ago call was voided. But what are these? Massive crash, road slippery, Highway 55, postal 802. We've got more and more calls coming by the second. 10 vehicle MVA, postal 802. Massive pile up. Yeah, there's more calls coming in by the second. All right, you're with me today? Sweet. All right, I'm riding with you then. Let me go and grab the gear real quick and I'll meet you by the car. More calls are coming in by the second. Looks like we've got a MVA postal 802. That's north of the highway. I'm going to grab my bunk gear. I'm going to grab the full ton out here real quick. Grab the SCBA and we're ready. All right, let me hop in the Django and we'll kick over. Foggy day, which, I mean, that's a perfect recipe for a disaster, isn't it? Especially with the roads slippery after all the storms we've had over the past few days here. But calls are still coming in over the radio here. We've now got, still coming into the second, we've got at least 8 calls now, all postal 802, Highway 55, off-ramp near the Landmark Bridge, which is just up here. Head up there. We'll probably get law enforcement over here as well. Oh yeah, they've already got units from the sheriff's office being dispatched down here for traffic control. Oh, I see smoke. I see smoke with a couple of trucks sideways. And that looks like, is that a bus? I think a bus went over the railings. Yeah, we'll set up a command post. Okay, engine's up there. Let's start getting lines down and getting these fires. We've already got officers down there. We're going to talk to these guys. Hey, you guys able to block off this entire road from the bridge here? We're going to set up triage area on this road area. So if you can just get this entire area blocked off and diverting traffic away, that'd be great, thanks. All right, sweet. Can we get some stretchers over here? Let's get some stretchers over here. We've got 2 guys down there. And we've got a vehicle fire under the... Oh dear, that car's gone under. We've got vehicle fire here. Let me go and drag this guy away. Vehicle fire right here. All right, sir, you able to hear me? I'm going to just lift him up and drag him. Where are these medical tents? Hey, can someone get medical tents set up here? We need a triage area set up ASAP. I also don't know where the medical bus is, but definitely going to need that on scene pretty soon. All right, so let's just get you seated down here for a sec, all right? Take a seat there. Take a seat there. We'll have medics to you in a second, all right? Just hold on. Hold on. Sheriff's already helping with the victims down here. Appreciate all the help they're giving us. And looks like minor scratches. All right, if we've got the tent set up. Hey, they able to walk? If so, we can get them over to the triage. Yeah, perfect. All right, appreciate it. Head over to the red and white tents up there, right? Red and white tents up there. Get medics to you. All right. Slowly but surely, we'll get everyone away from this. So all of the fires have now been extinguished, but we do have some people stuck inside of vehicles. Hold on, are they under the vehicle? I really cannot see. Where are they? Are they underneath the vehicle? Hold on. Yeah, they're underneath the vehicle. We're gonna have to lift the entire vehicle up. Have we got any extrication tools we can get down here for this green car? We've got someone underneath the vehicle. Can't really get around here. I'm trying to see if we've got any more victims over here. Anyone in these cars? These are all empty. Presume they've managed to get out. All right, they're lifting up the car. I'll give you help. Give you help. See if we can squeeze them out under there. Medical buses here? Sweet. All right, that's going to help us a lot. That's going to help us a lot. Just trying to get someone out from underneath this vehicle. Vehicle's moving. Let me just try and hold the vehicle from moving too much there. Can we get someone on the back? Just hold the vehicle steady. We're trying to get this up. With them out of the vehicle, let me get back over and we'll just go and check on the triage area. Have we got anyone else over here that's unaccounted for? Oh, we've got someone over here. We've got actually quite a few people over here. Seem to completely miss them. Dad's going to kill me if you see... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that right now. Are you able to stand? Are you able to stand up in any way? If so, we can get you walking up and... You can't. All right, no worries, no worries. Let's get a stretcher down here for you. Just bear with us. Your legs. Yeah, legs again. All right, they can walk. Sweet. Just head up there. Red and white tents. Red and white tents. Head up there. Okay, so just playing calls now. I've got a backboard here. If you're able to help me put them on and then lift me up, we can transport them back over to the triage. Lift you up and on. There you go. All right, I'm going to walk backwards if you can just help take them up. So using all the backboards and stretchers we have available, unfortunately that is not too many. So medical bus is parked up there. That's great. We've got a couple of tents as well. And so far, I mean, situation could definitely be worse. Let's just try and find a stretcher to place you on up here. All right, we've got an available stretcher up here. Let's just use that. We need another stretcher. Yeah, I know. We don't have enough. We don't have enough stretchers or beds available. So you want to just get them onto the medical bus. If we can get the doors open, move the medical bus up a tiny bit, and we can get them on. All right, there you go. Hold it there. Hold it there. That's good. Get the doors open, and let's get these guys on one by one. One by one. We don't have enough beds here available, so just gonna have to load them up onto the medical bus there, and utilize the stretchers and backboards we have available just to transport them from the crash over to the triage area. Sheriffs are still on scene helping us out. Pretty seriously injured male hanging on the bus. Where is this? I'm just trying to get the last of them away from the incident. We've got one down here. They're being treated. One here. Two here. One underneath the blue truck up there. Yeah, let me get a hydraulic strut down here. Go and place that there and just support the front of the vehicle. All right, let's see if we can slide them out from under. We can lift the vehicle up just a tiny bit. There should be enough room to get them out of there. And yeah, we've got the bus supported as well. Right, we okay over here? Dear me. Right, I'm just going to go and search, see if we've got anyone else. Just want to get everyone accounted for. And then we know the numbers we're dealing with. Don't tell me I'll put another one down here. Oh, we do. Any pains in the legs or anything like that? You don't know. All right. Let me see if I can help you up here, okay? All right, you're able to stand up, and I'm just going to hold you by your shoulder. I'm going to support you, all right? We're going to walk up, just up the hill there, all right? About 100 meters up. Oh, look at that. We've got a stretcher for you. All right, take a seat on there. Take a seat on there. They're just going to wheel you up the hill there, all right? No one inside these vehicles. All right, so these two vehicles are cleared down here. The sedan up there is being cleared as well. So that's all the vehicles under here have now been cleared. We've got everyone accounted for. And we've still just got these two guys that we're trying to rescue. Okay. Right, so we've got 4 more until the bus is full. We should be able to fit everyone on. Worst case scenario, we shuttle back and forth using the ambulances we have. 3, 2, 1. There you go. All right, and just try and squeeze through there. I'm going to help you. All right, sweet. We've got this guy. So this guy has unfortunately been black tagged. Everyone else we've got accounted for. So that's everyone accounted for now. Right, let me just walk through these tents here. DOT are already here. They're going to have to hold off until we've got everyone cleared out. But, right, looks like we're just moving the last few guys from the tents into the medical bus ready for transit. Can you, hold on, can you call the River City Hospital, let them know that we're coming in with, I don't know how many people we've got on the medical bus. Just give them a heads up there that we'll be down in about 15 minutes. All right, so we'll probably get a police escort down there as well with the amount of vehicles we've got. All right, if all these tents are clear, last few guys being loaded up onto transit, then I think we're ready to head down to the hospital. Hey, if you can head inside the bus there. Head inside the bus. We've got 2 beds available, so take the last 2 beds there. All right, head inside. Last 2 beds available. He's going to stay back with instant command. That's fine. All right. All beds in the medical bus are now full. Medical bus is now completely at capacity, and the ambulances are waiting for the others who are still being treated on scene who are in critical. All right. Let's get going. I don't know where the sheriffs are, but if we can get an escort back to the hospital, that would be greatly appreciated. All right, medical bus just turning around there. We've got law enforcement leading them off, and we'll be following behind. Ambulances as well following there. Staff at the hospital are probably going to be quite overwhelmed, especially this time of day. So we'll see if we can provide as much assistance to them as possible. At the hospital now, we have 2 ambulances here and the medical bus. And it does not look like they have a lot of hospital staff available. With only a 15-minute notice, I don't think they were able to bring in many people. Right, we'll do this in an orderly fashion. Let's try and get one at a time off the medical bus there in a nice line. As we only have a few stretchers available. One at a time. Head inside there. Make sure to tell the doctors your status. You should all have a band on you, so make sure that is clear. There you go. One at a time, please. One at a time. So that should be nearly everyone. Ambulances are parked up. They've completed all their shuttling. Now we're trying to figure out where to host everyone. They only have 3 ER rooms, which is kind of surprising for a hospital of this size. And it seems like the rest of people are now in waiting areas or upstairs in the ICU. Right, I'm just going to head upstairs, take a look. There's a lot of people running around the place. And someone's coughing blood up there. Okay, been taken to the ICU there, being walked in by doctors. One more bed available in the ICU. Right. I think that's everyone then? It's pretty tight, but does seem like they've just got enough beds. I think we'll attempt to take in prayer. Alright, well, if you need any help, any assistance at all, just let us know. We'll keep some medics on standby if needed, and we'll be back at the station, not far away at all there. Thanks again, no worries, no worries. Alright, so it looks like some of the medics are going to stick around for a bit. We can head back to the station for the time being, though, since looks like all is well back here. All is under control. Hey, how are we doing? Great job today. Maybe I'll give you that raise. Appreciate that. Just gonna head back to the station. Yeah, no worries. I'll meet you outside by the car then. Looks like medics just taking the rest of it upstairs. So yeah, see you out there.